If you're here, you must have been eagerly waiting for yet another dose of new supercars. The lineup that will be hitting the roads and tracks throughout 2020 and 2021 is characterized by extreme exclusivity and electrified powertrains. Before we get to the video though, do not forget that these cars were not built to make sense. They're here to demonstrate unprecedented feats of performance and stunning designs, as well as lure out millions of dollars from the bank accounts of car collectors. So subscribe to Automotive Territory, ring the bell to always stay informed about the latest car debuts, and enjoy the ride! Aspark Owl. The Japanese company Aspark first emerged in 2018 when they set out on a journey to build the world's fastest hypercar. 2 years have passed, and instead of disappearing into oblivion, the Owl emerged at the Dubai Autoshow, nearly tripling the concept's characteristics and improving on the already insane speed parameters. The latest setup is represented by 4 motors and a 64 kWh battery, yielding a total of 2,012 horsepower and 1,475 pound-feet. The claimed 0 to 60 time is 1.69 seconds, and the top speed is kept at 248 miles per hour. Unless the competitors catch up, these figures will ensure the Aspark Owl the title of the world's most powerful and quickest production automobile. This car rides on the double wishbone suspension at each corner. The body is nearly entirely comprised of carbon fiber, and the stopping power comes from the massive carbon ceramic discs with 10 and 4 piston calipers front and rear. Only 50 Owls will be produced by the Manifattura Automobile Torino in Italy, and each will be priced at $3.2 million. Ferrari Roma. Though based on the 2017 Portofino, the upcoming Grand Tour from the Italian brand represents a new generation of Ferrari cars, accumulating the latest tech innovations and getting absolutely fresh and minimalistic styling. 70% of Roma chassis and body components are all new. On the outside, you will instantly notice the body-colored front grille, linear LED headlights, and twin taillights, though the most interesting novelty is the mobile rear spoiler that is deployed at high speeds to generate more downforce. The GT's 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 that comes from the Portofino is mated to a new 8-speed DCT and is tuned to net 620 horses. Since the Roma is set on delivering the utmost driving pleasure, it benefits from Ferrari's latest side-slip control systems. The car's cabin gets 2+ layout, which means separate cells for the driver and the passenger, dual cockpit design, and additional storage space behind the front seats. Felino CB7R. Felino was founded back in 2014 in Montreal, Canada by the racing driver Antoine Bessette. Their first creation was a track-biased CB7 sports car, and its initial success motivated the release of a follow-up, street-oriented model CB7R, which keeps the front's mid-mounted engine layout. Felino manages to achieve ideal 50-50 weight distribution, and since the entire body is composed of carbon fiber and other composites, the scales barely tip at 2,500 pounds dry. The engine's menu lists GM-sourced 6.2 and 7-liter V8s with 525 and 700 horses respectively, but an even more powerful setup will be coming out after 2020. Furthermore, the buyers can opt for 6-speed manual or 6-speed sequential transmissions. The production run of the CB7R will be limited to just 10 models, each specified to the buyer's needs. If you want to imagine the extent of customization, well, there is even an option to mold the driver's seat to suit the owner's body. Ford GT Liquid Carbon. The latest Ford GT is already a beastly machine, but for the 2020 model year, the brand's performance team gives it a couple of huge updates, both on the outside and under the skin. The familiar 3.5-liter EcoBoost twin-turbo now produces 13 more horsepower, bringing total output to 660 HP. The 550 pound-feet of torque remains unchanged, but the company claims that the engine features a broader torque band. In addition, the Mills cooling system gets improved and suspension revised. The supercar also arrives with a new Akrapovic titanium exhaust that promises a better sound. However, the biggest news about the updated GT is a special liquid carbon edition. The model rejects a paint finish over its carbon fiber bodywork, which is fully exposed and protected only with a special clear coat layer. It also gets carbon fiber wheels, 5 unique interior options, 5 caliper colors, 6-point racing harness anchors, and a starting price that is a whopping $250,000 premium over the standard GT. McLaren ELVA. This model has been inspired by the open-top sports cars of the 1960s, developed by Bruce McLaren, including the legendary M1A, M1B, and M1C. What you will instantly notice about this car is the absence of a windshield and side windows, since McLaren engineers decided that you cannot experience the purest driving with these things in place. Instead, they designed the active air management system that activates automatically once you speed up to 25 mph. Broadly speaking, the system creates a protective air bubble over the open cockpit with the help of a front-mounted deflector. The ELVA packs McLaren's most powerful twin-turbo V8 that has been tuned to deliver 804 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. Having a full carbon fiber body, the Speedster goes from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, though the exact time is yet to be announced. Ferrari 812 GTS. We have last seen a V12 engine in a production Ferrari convertible back in 1970s, but now the company decided to return to this formula. The new GTS drop top is built on the basis of the 812 Superfast, which means that it gets the same front mid-engine layout with rear-wheel drive. The familiar 6.5-liter naturally aspirated engine is linked to a revised 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox by Getrag, netting 800 horses and 530 pound-feet of torque. These numbers make this Ferrari the most powerful unlimited production open-top in the world and allow it to sprint to 60 in 3 seconds, despite gaining 165 pounds compared to the 812 Coupe. The car's top speed is unchanged, exceeding 211 miles per hour, so the most noticeable disadvantage is the loss of already limited trunk space that now stores the electronically operated roof. What is the most exciting supercar of the upcoming model year? Make sure to watch the entire episode to learn about all of the newcomers before voting. Leave a like and let's keep going. SSC Tuatara. During the past few years, we have been continuously reporting on SSC's progress with the Tuatara supercar that has been under development since 2011. Now, we can finally stop using words expected and estimated, since the first unit of the intended 100-car production run broke cover at the 2020 Philadelphia Autoshow. The model features a carbon fiber monocoque contributing to a dry weight of 2,744 pounds and gets an adjustable suspension with 1.25-inch ride height difference between the sport and track modes. As previously claimed, the twin-turbo 5.9-liter mid-mounted V8 delivers the mind-blowing 1,750 HP when feeding on the E85 and 1,350 horses when fueled by the 91 octane. It is controlled by a robotized CIMA 7-speed manual transmission integrated with a state-of-the-art automat AMT system that upgrades the engagement and selection of movement in the gearbox. The unveiled unit is performed in the new black and red color scheme, offering plenty of comfort features such as smart touchscreen infotainment, premium audio, and climate control. Lotus Evija. When you combine Chinese cash with a British engineering genius, true marvels can happen. Meet the Lotus Evija, supposedly the world's lightest electric hypercar. Such claims come from the integration of an ultra-lightweight carbon fiber monocoque and magnesium wheels into the construction of this machine, which results in 3,696 pounds on the scales. The name of this Lotus is derived from Eve, which means alive in the biblical Hebrew language, and just like many newcomers, it gets its living power from 4 electric motors, juiced by a mid-mounted 70 kWh battery pack. This powertrain is sourced from the Williams Advanced Engineering, and its technical parameters are as follows: 2,000 horsepower, 1,254 pound-feet of torque, all-electric driving range of 250 miles, top speed over 200 mph, and 0 to 60 acceleration under 3 seconds. The Brits are planning to produce 130 units with the pricing around $1.8 to $2.5 million. Aston Martin Valhalla and Valkyrie. Aston has not been in a great financial shape ever since the public offering back in 2018, but these troubles are not stopping the Brits from making their first hypercars a reality. The Norse mythology machines are already proving their worth on the tracks across the globe, even contemplating a record-breaking run at the Nürburgring. Out of the two newcomers, the Valhalla is a road-going version, motivated by a twin-turbo V6 with a Curse hybrid technology to deliver up to 1000 horses, 2.5 seconds 0 to 60 sprints, and 220 mph top speed. The Valkyrie, in turn, is a pure racing machine, which uses a naturally aspirated Cosworth 6.5-liter hybrid V12, which revs at 11,000 rpm, making 1,160 horsepower. These alien autos were developed in cooperation with the Red Bull racing team and Rimac. Deliveries of 1050 AMRP 001s has already started, each priced over $3.5 million, while Valhallas will go into production sometime within a year. Lamborghini Sian FKP37. Unveiled in September 2019, the Sian is the first ever hybrid car by Lamborghini that will actually hit assembly lines. Though it borrows the platform and the body lines from the SVJ model, its cabin replicates the original Aventador with even more expensive leather upholstery. The mighty Lambo V12 gets a slight upgrade and adds a 34 horsepower hybrid system. The combined output of 819 ponies makes the Sian the most powerful Lamborghini ever produced. However, this impressive number is not the first thing that you should pay attention to. Instead of the traditional lithium-ion batteries, the supercar uses supercapacitors that are able to charge much faster. Thanks to a specially developed energy storage system, the supercapacitors can restore full energy with every braking. In addition, such a hybrid system is 3 times lighter than a battery producing the same power. Corvette C8R. After the world bid farewell to the Corvette C7R at the Petit Le Mans in Atlanta, Georgia in 2019, its place did not remain empty for too long, being followed by the debut of the new generation C8R at the Rolex 24 at Daytona. Based on the latest generation mid-engine supercar from Chevrolet, the Stingray is replacing the 6.2-liter V8 with the GT-restricted 5.5-liter naturally aspirated V8, which still produces higher performance numbers, 500 horses and 480 pound-feet to be specific. This might is channeled through the X-Track 6-speed sequential gearbox. There is a racing diffuser in the back, and the 18-inch wheels are showing off Michelin Pilot Sport GT competition tires. Interestingly, this is the first brand new race architecture for a Corvette since 1989, since C5 components are finally no longer in use. If you're excited about the Vet Racer, watch out for yellow and gray livery at the track near you. It is crucial for us to get some feedback about this video in the comments below. So vote for your favorite model, express your thoughts on the lineup, and just say hi. If you cannot find some of your favorite models in this video, make sure to check out other episodes on our channel. We couldn't have missed them. Subscribe to Automotive Territory, leave a like, and as always, may the torque be with you!